Welcome back to CG Meerkat. In this video, I'll give you a demo of the new CycleAcoustics add-on that I just released. It's a Reverb impulse response generator add-on. It can generate reverb impulse responses based on a room or another environment that you model right inside of Blender. The full version comes with these 5 starter templates. The free version only comes with these 2. For this demo, I'll open up the gymnasium scene. I just opened up the gymnasium project. And for this to work, you have to first make sure that the CycleAcoustics add-on is installed and enabled, and you can install it from disk by clicking here. I have modeled this very simple high school gym scene with a basketball court. So it's a pretty large room, and it's gonna have a very long reverb tail. In order to get our reverb, we need to first render the image. Okay, now after the render is complete, go to the image editor and make sure that viewer node is selected. The add-on doesn't work if you use render result. The add-on can't access the pixels of the render result. You have to use viewer node. Alternatively, if you want to save the render for later, you can save it as an EXR file. And make sure that the output is set to 32-bit RGBA, not RGB. The alpha channel is required. So here you can set the speed of sound to set the scale of your scene. I modeled this gym scene approximately to scale in meters, and you can change the sample rate of your reverb, a maximum length of the impulse response. The CycleAcoustic mode uses delays and frequency response in order to create the perception of the directionality of sound. For example, if a sound is coming from the front, it'll arrive at both of your ears at the same time. But if it comes from the right side, then it will hit the right ear first, and it will hit the left ear slightly later. And your head will block more of the high frequencies than the low frequencies. So it changes the frequency response and the timing of the sound. And that's what the CycleAcoustic mode does. If you turn it off like it is now, all it will do is it's just going to pan the sounds left and right depending on how left and right they are. Finally, to generate your impulse response, you want to select the output folder. Let's just put a path here. It needs to be a folder, not a file. And set the file name of your output. Then you click Generate Impulse Response. I've already done that, so I don't need to do it now. If you want to preview your impulse response, you can import the impulse response into an audio plugin, like a Convolution Reverb audio plugin in your DAW of choice, such as Logic, Ableton, FL Studio. But if you don't have that, or if you don't want to do that, you just want a quick preview, you can click here to open up the impulse response player and quickly preview your impulse response. The template starter files include the CycleAcoustics material node, which lets you adjust the way that the sound interacts with the surface. As a quick note though, make sure that your sample count is set to 1. If you want to increase the quality of your reverb, do so by increasing the render resolution. That will give you a more lush reverb with more reflections. Do not increase the sample count more than 1. It will still work, but the results will not be accurate if you do that. So for the rest of this video, I'll give you some audio demos so you can hear what different reverbs, different rooms sound like generated using the CycleAcoustics add-on. Alright, here is another scene. I made this underground traffic tunnel, this concrete tunnel. It's 100 meters long. I added this wall at the end here, this wall, to make it so the sound will bounce back off of it. And that should allow us to get some echoes with this scene. So I rendered it. I'm actually gonna enable the impulse response now on my voice as I'm talking. So here's what it sounds like, and let's test out the echo. Hey! So yeah, you can hear some echoes bouncing off the walls. I'll show you some more audio demos in the remainder of this video. That's pretty much it for CycleAcoustics. Thanks for watching.